Hey, trenders, welcome back to another episode of Trending Up. Very excited to be back with Edgar de Leon and, of course, tu servidor, Sebastian Lopez. Sebastian. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Sebastian to say like that. Sebastian. But I want to welcome you guys to another episode. We're very excited because we have a big announcement. Edgar, what's our big announcement? We're giving out a new car. We're giving away a new car. So
for the first two people to call in, you'll get a new car.
Uber, you get an Uber ride. But now we're very excited because I have some news for you guys. Obviously, there's been a lot going on around, and so we've been trying to speak to that. We've been going through different series, the Enneagram relationship series. We talked last episode about the just kind of racial relations that's all going on in the U.S. at this moment. So if you haven't seen it, we invite you to go out. It's a great conversation with Garrison Hayes. So that kind of leads us and segues into our point for today. Edgar, what you want to tell the people what's going on?
Well, I could, but I think we have a better video to show.
Okay,
we'll let that bring in our podcast.
All right, we'll do that.
Best dad ever.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
I am totally blanking. What is the thing?
Nobody tell him.
What? No. Why?
You got it. You're so close. Break me off a piece of that.
Bread, applesauce, piece of that Chrysler car.
Nope.
Football cream.
Okay. It's football cream. It's football cream.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Pull out the Van Dam. Hair for men. Poison gas. Ultra sweet. It's got to rhyme with peace. Fancy feast.
Break me off a piece of that.
Fancy feast. It's a cat food. Nailed it.
Fancy feast. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, so if you didn't recognize it, was a video amalgamation of one of our favorite shows, The Office, and the Kit Kat Give Me a Break theme song. So Edgar, what does that have to do with what you're saying, man? I'm confused.
So during this time, Sebastian and I we're taking a break from podcasting for a few weeks. And that idea of that Kit Kat bar, taking a break came into mind. And life is just pretty hectic right now. And we want to be able to produce content that's not just for producing content, but because we want to provide the content to bless you. So that's why we're taking a break for a few weeks, and stay posted for updates as we plan out new videos and a new podcast themes. Sebastian, what do you have going on in your life right now?
Yeah, and so it's pretty chill, right? I'm just at home most of the time. So no, we have a lot going on with the church, content creating for church and developing, relationships with the community as much as possible and continuing that. We've been pretty busy. I mean, it's been a blessing as we did that transition back to every other week. Was a blessing for us, to be able to continue with our personal lives and ministry. But I think for you, Edgar, this is an exciting couple of months that are coming up, right? You have pretty important. Sure. Yeah, if you want to tell us, what's going on? I think I forgot, because obviously I'm not the one with the pregnant wife, but I'm sure you're reminded every day of what's going on. What's coming soon.
So for those who aren't aware, my wife is pregnant with our second child, and she will be 35 weeks pregnant this Thursday. So our baby is due next month.
New baby on the way. Yeah.
It's crazy though, because a lot is going on during COVID. So keep us in prayer as we go to a hospital and people are sick with this pandemic. Taking a break for me is going to be good for my own physical, mental, spiritual health, but also to be able to focus with the family. Exciting, cool, and sleep depriving times coming
up. Bro. Have you already made the name public for everyone?
Yeah. The second baby's name's gonna be Sebastian. So we're excited about that. Yeah.
Sebastian.
Yep. So first
Sebastian
baby's
too.
name. No, growing up, I actually have friends who they were
All of them.
fraternal twins, and both
Mhm.
of them had their first name was Luis.
No
Both of
way.
them.
No way.
And their middle names was what they went by, which was
Yeah,
Daniel
yeah.
and David. So shout out to my high school friends. 10 years
Luis,
since being out from high school this year, but COVID
10
destroyed
years, dude.
our 10-year reunion. Anyways, it's fine. But yeah, that's what I got going on.
Dude, yeah. So you got that. That's exciting, bro. So we have 2 Sebastians in the house. We'll have 3, including myself. So
There you go.
excited for that. But now we're excited because it's going to be a good break. We know. I guess we don't. I don't know if you could. Do you consider yourself a content creator? I think we are, right? Because we have podcasts.
Yeah,
we are content creators, but it's just I don't see. I don't know. For me, I don't fit myself into that mold of like. Oh,
so as someone
you know,
who
it's a YouTuber, yeah.
So, yeah, well, to different extent, as a pastor of 3 churches, I have to during this time
That's a
for
good
the
point.
last like
That's a
10
good
weeks,
point.
I've had to have 10 different sermons.
Shout out to StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard makes everything go well.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's gonna be good to have a little break, and we're also working on having more interviews, right, Sebastian?
Yeah. Having more interviews. We obviously we don't want to just make content to just make content. We want to be passionate about it. We are passionate about turning up. We still believe in it. What we it's a year, almost and a half already, which is crazy. Yeah. And everyone that's journeying with us, we thank you guys for journeying with us. But yeah, we're gonna take this time to just kind of recuperate, regather our thoughts, and really see the direction. And so with that, we would love for you all to send us ideas for dialogue.
Absolutely.
Like Edgar was saying, we're planning on having different guests and more people coming on to hear more voices, talking about different friends that we have and people that we know that can contribute in different ways to the conversations happening in the world. Yeah.
Especially, we're 2 pastors, but it's good to hear from other people who aren't in ministry full time, but are trending up with Jesus. So that's gonna be exciting. And if you would like to be on that and share your walk with Christ, just get in contact with us.
Yeah, let us know.
Our email
messages.
Yeah.
You can do our email. I'm gonna give Edgar's personal number right now, so everyone listening.
Go for it.
1-800. I was gonna say something, but I was gonna say get lost. So that's kind of mean.
No, I remember that.
When get lost. When you thought you would get the actual number, and then you wouldn't do that. But send us ideas for dial. You can do that through Instagram, our Instagram page on Turning Up, our Facebook page. If you have us as friends, do that as well. We'd love to hear and dialogue on conversations that our people are wanting to listen about.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, we just want to let you know and just kind of give you these things here. While there's so much going on, check in on your mental. It's a mental break, but mental health. My bad. Yeah. Check in on your mental health, right? Don't let it go unchecked. If that means just simply opening up with your friends, talking to your friend, your family, talking to someone, and processing what's going on. As we were talking last week with Edgar, with Garrison. Garrison recommended that book on for the Black community, right? Of just your emotional health. You're seeing so much for minorities, everyone, right? We're going through so much. So check in on your mental health. Check in on people that you may think are going through things and facing things. And don't be afraid to say, hey, I need to talk to someone. Reach out to your pastors and counselors and whatnot. Want to also encourage you to have conversations continually. As we saw last week, the importance of having conversations, sharing your experiences, continuing to, share God through different principles and listen empathetically, not pathetically. I think a lot of people do a pathetic job of listening, but actually listen empathetically during this time. I think that's what we need. Don't try to listen to try to, as Edgar and I do sometimes, try to disprove each other. No, but you're not listening. Listen just to try to understand and ask questions to understand. Don't do it to be like, well, you're wrong and stuff. So kind of encourage you with that, leave you with that. And so we'll be back soon. And so hopefully you guys don't miss us too much. But we do want to encourage you to go back. There's a lot of episodes that we still have that you can go back to, share it, comment on those, leave some reviews, and that would be great for us. But any closing thoughts, Edgar?
Yeah. Closing thoughts. One is you're not just a creator in like content in your own walk. Like you're not just going to be working and coming home and then sleeping and then you repeat it. It's good to have breaks. And for Seventh-day Adventists, we have a break on Sabbath on Saturday.
Good.
And this is a break for rejuvenation for the podcast as your hosts, but also it's good to have break in general. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind as you're walking with Jesus, to take breaks and be able to just focus on him.
Yeah.
And also remember that that we can walk with Jesus even when time is difficult. So I don't know what situation you find yourself in, whether you are still unemployed or
Mhm.
you are now unemployed without any chance of going back to your old job. Walk with Jesus, and he will make a mess. He will turn your mess and make it a message. God doesn't
Amen.
make messes.
Amen. He doesn't make messes. Amen.
How about you, Sebastian? Closing
Yeah,
thoughts?
that's beautiful. Yeah, just take a break. I think it's important. We're not meant to run continuously without breaks. Beautiful illustration there of the Sabbath, and why we keep the Sabbath every week, a weekly reminder that it's not about us. So as content creators, the same thing. We want to take a break, not only for our own emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being, and to be present with our families, especially Edgar with a new baby that's on the way, but also to be able to create good content that is actually desired and needed. So yeah, we love you guys. We'll keep praying for you all. Like I said, like Edgar was saying, reach out to us, let us know what you want to hear coming up on, and we will be on our social media feeds letting you know when we're getting closer to coming back from this much needed and excited for a break. So we love you all. We'll talk to you on the other side. Yeah, peace.
Blessings.